me a little bit about Swollen, what it's about, and why you wanted to make this song?
So I wrote Swollen like a year ago. A year ago this month, I wrote in last December, while I was on this reality television show, American Idol, and so I wrote it during that little experience, and it was about this girl that I met on the show that I kind of fell in love with the idea with. I wasn't in love with her. Like I knew I wasn't. Obviously, I only met her for like a day, and we hung out the whole entire day. We talked about like life and music and what she loves to do in her free time and what I love to do in my free time. And I remember her being like really like nervous to perform, and I was just this is so unlike me, but I was so encouraging. Like I was trying to help her out and like make her feel safe. Like she got this. She can perform this and she'll kill it. And yeah, so afterwards, she unfortunately didn't make it through that round. So then that night she left, and then I was super heartbroken. I guess just a little sad because I was like, damn, like I was just talking to this chick this whole entire day. Now she's gone, and like she lives super far. She lives like away, like super far from me, you know. So then I was like, man, I know I'm gonna be sad about this for the next couple of days. I can really feel it. And yeah, so while I obviously went on to the competition and I kept going, but in the back of my mind, she was always there. And I was like, damn it, like this sucks. And I got home that week, and for the little did I know, for the next couple of days, I was just sulking in my own emotions. I was like, damn, this sucks. And I had no control over it. So I was like, okay, well, I have her number and her Instagram. So that's not a big deal. Like I'm still in contact with her. We follow each other on social, so it's fine. But she's never going to know because this is all in my head. She's not going to know anything that's going on in my head because I'm not going to tell her. Because in her mind, she probably thinks it's just some random guy that I just talked to for the whole day. But for me, it was like this whole entire experience. And I was like, okay, cool. So then I sat down and I was like, I need to do something about this. So I wrote a song. I remember listening to James Bay when James Bay just released Peer Pressure. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guitar melody is like kind of addictive. So then I picked up my guitar and I was like, what can I do right now to kind of ensue my emotions and like work, like, you know, like conjure up these emotions that I'm feeling and just basically relieve myself. So then I picked up the guitar. At first I thought of the chorus. I was like, man, like she left, and I was like, now she's gone. And I was like, oh, she's gone. So everything that happened in that day, I kind of tried to copy and paste from this song. And obviously I try to over expand the meaning of the song and make it kind of like fictional in a way. But yeah, it all started from this girl that kind of left me swollen. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. To this day though, she doesn't even know that I wrote it about her. So
Oh, wow.
it's great. It's great.
Good way to come out to her.
Yeah, I'm like just spilling all the beans here. But yeah. So if you're out there, you don't need to hit me up. It's fine. But just know that the song's about you.
That's great. So people who didn't see you on Idol, tell us a little bit about what your musical style is, who your influences are.
I'm a singer-songwriter at heart. Love acoustic elements in every production that I listen to. But my musical influences, while actually it all kind of sparked up while I was in the show. So in 2019, like I would listen to kind of pretty much the same genre of music. And then when I first listened to Maggie Rogers for the first time in my life, I remember that I just felt this breath of fresh air. And she basically opened my eyes up to different genres. So like folk music, singer-songwriter music, just all kinds of music. And it was all because of Maggie Rogers and her EP, Not That the Light Is Fading. And I fell in love with the production and the songwriting. So that actually inspired me to start songwriting seriously, like just to start taking my emotions into account and just write them down on paper. So that's the reason why I actually started songwriting, because of that EP, and thanks to Maggie Rogers. So that's the reason why I actually sang Alaska on my first audition. It's because of her. And it's just nice how that all kind of that full circle moment of kind of getting inspired by a person and singing their song on a reality television show for the first time, and that kind of sparking up your your I don't know your my journey. Actually, that kind of sparking up my journey throughout this show, and yeah, she actually hit me up on Instagram, and we talked for. I'm saying this like we talked for a long time, but like we just talked for like a few seconds, and she basically acknowledged the audition, and yeah, so that's actually perfect to me. Like it's kind of crazy how somebody who actually inspired me as an artist just hits me up like unexpectedly, and that just makes my heart full. So yeah, and obviously I'm a huge fan of James Bay and John Mayer. You know um, they're they're like legends to me. So yeah.